Hi, folks. Welcome back to our next story. Let's talk politics a bit. As opposition politicians coalesce under the ADC, opinion is sharply divided. Now, the Southwest Caucus of the People's Democratic Party has rejected 3 front-running opposition politicians, namely former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, 2023 presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, and immediate past governor of Kaduna State, Malam Nasir El-Rufai. Now, some Southwest PDP stalwarts dismiss the coalition as incapable of constituting any threat to the PDP. Meanwhile, Peter Obi insists he is a bona fide member of the Labour Party and would contest for president. Wale.
Well,
again, interesting times.
Yeah. Well, just like we have been saying, it's a good thing to have opposition, a vibrant opposition. It puts the people in power.
To the fire,
yes,
always.
It gives them sleepless nights. It makes them to perform more. And let me also say that if we have opposition, it gives Nigerians alternatives, of choice, to make a choice and all that. But what should be important to Nigerians is that what manner of opposition are we having? Will there be a fundamental difference from those that are in power? Or are we going to make progress, with the character of the opposition that we are going to have? Let me first of all say that any opposition at this moment in Nigeria has a lot of things on its side and certain things not on its side. The first one is that
a lot of things on the plate.
Yes, that today the advantages, strengths, and weaknesses. The strength is that the last election, the total number of votes from the 3 major parties was about 23 million, votes in all, out of about 94 million registered voters. So it means we still have a deficit of about 69 to 70 million Nigerians who didn't come out to vote. In South Africa, the ANC had the last election in 2024. ANC alone had 12 million voters. And South Africa is about 43 million people. Compared with Nigeria, there is about 200 million people. So if you look at there's a fertile ground for any opposition, to move out, to galvanize the people, farmers, peasants, mountain dwellers, fishermen, men and women, strong and defenseless people alike. That is when you have a serious opposition that is genuinely interested about mobilizing, galvanizing the people. But in this case, what we have seen is that, and of course, let me also say that to be the president of a country, you need a long-term plan. I'm telling you. Out of the people that are contesting now, maybe the current president, who started a very long time ago, and also Atiku to some extent. I keep on wondering why the cap that Asiwaju puts on, started putting out over 20 years ago, has the number 8 on it. So you need a long-term plan. So now the presidential election is just about 2 years' time. This opposition is coming up and all that. I have my doubts. Number one, with what they are seeing in this PDP Southwest now, it shows that the PDP as a party, there is going to be division there. At least a huge block. The Southwest may not be part of this new game. It also shows clearly that there is going to be division in Labour Party. Already there is crack in the Labour Party. Even the ADC that was unseated, there is division there. Because some people already said they were not well consulted, that people are just coming from PDP, Labour Party, taking over the structure. So we have a situation where, it's going to be very difficult for the opposition. Not that there's no need for opposition or that they cannot win. But the kind of people there, what is driving them? An opposition that is driven out of desperation, out of unity of vengeance, of revenge. I doubt if there is going to be clarity of purpose. And when there's no clarity of purpose, you are going to confuse the masses, and they will better stay where they are than moving to, unknown destination.
Yeah.
If you see what is going on now, it's all about presidential election. Yes. They are not raising fundamental issues about
upstaging the incumbent.
Yes. Yeah. They have all said, the major candidates, that they will remove subsidy. What alternative did you have? If you remove that subsidy, there's no answer. They are talking about insecurity and all that. What alternative do you have? We don't have an alternative from them. So,
sorry,
I'm afraid.
Wale, what I always say is, before President Tinubu came on board, the country, my country, your country, was in a bad place.
Sure.
So the president knew a lot of retooling, you know, needed to be done, and it will come with taking hard decisions.
If you ask me, even if you ask President Tinubu that, are you the best person to lead this country at this moment? That is there an alternative that is better than you? He's a human being now. There will always be alternative to him. You understand? So it cannot be perfect. So we are looking for somebody who can improve the situation. But the alternatives that we have, are they really better? You have to look at their history. Atiku from PDP, chairman of privatization, and also that they sold the commanding height of the economy. Then, of course, Obi, well, from Anambra State, 8 years and all that. But in terms of national network, in terms of, history on your side, are you strong enough to galvanize Nigeria, 36 states, 774 local governments, to win an election? Are you speaking the language that people in the northwest, southwest, southeast will understand? And because what I'm saying now is that what Obi had last time, there are some factors that worked for him, but those factors, some of those factors are no longer there. The first one at that time was insecurity. There was suspicion about presidential collaboration, code complicity on the part of the presidency at that time, which I think is absent now. Then the Naira swap created by the CBN, which angered a lot of Nigerians. To the groundswell of anger against that ruling party. That factor is no longer there. So I'm not sure. And of course, the power of incumbency is on the side of the ruling party now. Tinubu was not in power at that time. Now it's in power. We are talking about 22 governors. We are talking about 70 senators. Even the Labour Party members who came as senators, 2 of them have crossed over.
But also recall that at a time when the PDP was holding sway, 28 governors.
So, when you talk, they say, there was a coalition in the past and all that, but at that time, 6 governors from APC, 6 governors joined the coalition. It's a different ball game. Which governor has moved to the other? So when you look at the balance of interest, the balance of power, for now, the ADC need to do a lot of work to make any impact.
That's it. Because, in all of this, I am looking at the man at the bus stop. I always typify the everyday Nigerian by looking at the man at the bus stop. Does he understand the dynamics? If you see the picture I'm painting here.
Though maybe with time, some of the fog will be clear. Nigerians will know exactly where we are headed. But going back to our topic, not everyone in the PDP thinks that ADC is the alternative to this government. And that is what we are seeing. People like Governor Makinde and other elements within the PDP, they are saying, no, we do not believe in this contraption. We are not going with this contraption. We believe that our party is the alternative to the APC, and we'll continue to trudge on. So it's a significant message that it's not everyone who is in opposition that believes that ADC is the party to work with. There are many of them who would rather remain in their parties, in their own party, like the PDP, like ABGA, to continue the struggle. So that is the clear message from that Southwest meeting. And if the PDP can stabilize, if the leaders of the PDP can stabilize the party, stop the defections, from the party, especially to the ruling party, they can begin to build from the ashes, from the ruins of the party that we have seen. A party that used to dominate the political affairs of our country is a pale shadow of its former self now. So they know that they have to, if they love their party, they need to remain there and begin to build that party. 2027 may be too soon for them to complete that rebuild, but at least they can hope that with time the party will become strong again. So that is the message from them. And now, coming to Peter Obi, Peter Obi does not want to put his eggs in one basket. If they go into a primary election in ADC, Atiku will most likely pick the ticket. Atiku doesn't want to know that he's getting older. He still thinks that it is his destiny to become president of this country. Now, when it became clear to him that the PDP that he had used repeatedly as the vehicle to achieve that ambition, the young people there, the Wikes of this world, the Bala Mohammeds of this world, the Rotimi Makindes, Sheyi Makindes of this world, are not likely to give him a chance to become standard bearer again. Atiku voted with his feet and went to the ADC. So, and he's gone to the ADC with a lot of his men. If they do a primary election in ADC, Peter Obi does not stand any chance. So he knows, and that is why, unlike a lot of them who have moved quickly into the ADC, he is reluctant to defect. He said, "Oh, I'm still with Labour Party," but the Labour Party is a tricky one to remain in the Labour Party because you don't know yet. I said it about 2 weeks ago that because even the sole governor that they have, Oti has not left the party. Peter Obi is reluctant to leave the party and join the ADC. If you believe fully in the coalition, what stops you from joining straight away?
I was going to ask you to reconcile the fact that he says he insists he's a bona fide member of the Labour Party.
Yes.
So why flirting with the ADC?
And you cannot belong to two parties. It's not even constitutionally right. So when the APC was formed, all of them surrendered their, what was it called, identity.
Yeah.
Abga, the faction of Abga loyal to Rocha Sokorocha moved into APC with them. AMPP moved into the NPDP, led by Saraki and Co. They moved into the APC. What they did at that time is not what Peter Obi and Co. are doing now. Peter Obi is trying to not put his egg in one basket because he knows that he wants to be the standard bearer. He's not interested in becoming a vice presidential candidate to Atiku, at least for now.
He says he wants to be number one.
Yes, because as far as his people, he knows that if he agrees to become running mate, he will lose his support base. He will lose his support base.
Yes.
So he doesn't want to take that trick and take that gamble. And he also knows that it makes no sense to move from presidential candidate in 2023 and then take some steps backwards to become running mate to someone again. Someone that you have been running mate to him before, and both of you didn't win. So he's weighing his chances. He's just weighing his chances. That's what I see going on now.
Well, you know, the first German chancellor, Otto von Bismarck, he was also a political theorist. Sure. He said, politics is not an exact science. We know it's behavioral. So does the everyday Nigerian understand what we are trying to break down? If you see...
Yes. Nigerians are very intelligent people. If you go to the bus stop and stand where people are, doing their own newspaper review and passing judgment, Nigerians are very... It does not matter whether somebody is a professor or is a PhD or another. Nigerians are very intelligent. They are very politically conscious. Yeah, I'm telling you. And you see market women, even when they analyze policy, you marvel. For instance, somebody was telling me, my vendor, that look, Obi will not move to ADC. He said, November election is coming in Anambra. That will you now contest, will you go to APC or whatever, that if he wants to take any decision at all, it's going to be after her. Oh, boy. And that, you see, you can't, for Atiku, this time around, I don't know how they want to sell that domain to Nigerians. That having had a president for 8 years from the north.
Because I was going to look at the north-south thing.
It's not visible. And I think Obi is also in a dilemma. If you accept to be president candidate, will they allow him to spend 8 years? If he sticks to 4 years, will he stick to his words? If he sticks to his words, will his supporters allow him?
Nobody is sure of that.
Will his supporters allow him
It's a
after
big
4
risk
years?
to believe that.
So, you see the dilemma.
Let's go.
Oh, boy. Kai, well, we are watching and waiting.
Yeah, we'll wait and see what goes on.
Yeah, in politics, 5 minutes is a long time.
It's a long time. It's a very long time. So
2027 maybe a year plus, you know. So,
but the campaign has started, even though there's no official lifting off the ban on campaign.
Yeah. So, again, BKO, the coming weeks, the coming days, very interesting. We are living in very interesting times.
Yes,
you better believe it.
Even ADC is not yet to Uhuru. They have a case in court.
There
are those who do not agree to the transition or the sale of the party to the highest bidder. So they will meet in court.
All right.